Hey Gemini, welcome into your reading. This is going to be for the third going into the fourth week of January, guys. You know, I don't timestamp my videos because time and energy is fluid. So if you resonated with the title, this is why you're here, or in general to see what's going on for you guys. All right, so I'm just going to bring up the fact that everyone is suffering Mercury retrograde. Probably, and it's not always to say, oh, our ex comes back into our life or our past haunts us. It is in this case because we also have Venus retrograde. So Venus retrograde along with Mercury retrograde is what's kind of like making people really think about their relationships. And especially you guys, because you are represented by the Lovers card, which is number 6. And that's the universal year we're having. We're having universal year of 6, marriages and divorces. Some of you guys might be even be doing both, for all I know. But I digress. Let's see what's going on here for you and begin your reading. I remember thinking about your reading last week was pretty intense. So let's see what's going on now. Move this over. Oh my gosh. Nothing's changed. 2 of Cups. This is talking about either a partnership or a loveship, but this is mutual. You mutually feel the same way. This is almost like a soulmate card. And if this is your business partner, it's just because you work very well together. Oh my God. Success. This is awesome. So in the recent past, you were getting over... Wow, I don't know what you did, Gemini, but this looks fucking pretty awesome. You went from this place of being stuck and healing. And you were like this wounded warrior. And then you were like, fuck that. I'm going to be by myself and independent for a hot minute to get my shit together. You did that. Spirit realized, or, you know, fate stepped in and started changing your luck. You know how we always say, oh my God, you're most attractive when you're sitting there minding your own business, doing your own thing? Well, that's kind of what happened. Despite whatever's going on in your environment. Despite the fact of whatever shit is happening in your life. So fate stepped in, and then there was you manifesting something in regards to your marriage, your family. It's not marriage, it's about your family, it's about your foundation, about your home. You got yourself unstuck, okay, at least mentally. And then when you did that, you started healing yourself emotionally. You started a passionate new beginning, don't know with who. But you started also collaborating with somebody. Like the other person mutually started working with you as well. And then you had some level of success. Again, guys, this could be a business partnership or a loveship. You started collaborating together and it brought you a level of success and it brought you two together. Okay? This is very mutual. This is really good shit. I don't know what you did, Gemini, but you changed things up. Let me see what's going on in your situation, okay? I have the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Wands, interesting, and the Hermit. So, the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so I have 2 aces, which are new beginnings, and the third ace was at the bottom of the deck. There's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here, but I feel like a lot of you guys are the ones taking on this energy. Maybe you're dealing with a fire sign or a Virgo or a Cancer. I don't know, it doesn't matter. But I feel in this case, what happened is you started becoming passionate about life again. You know how I was saying, oh, you're sitting there smelling the roses, doing your own thing, trying to figure out your own personal independence. You started attracting people or whoever's in your environment. Well, that's how you are started to being perceived by others. You started being perceived like the Queen of Wands. You might be dealing with a fire sign, but I feel like this is the energy you're taking on. For all intents and purposes, in most of my readings, I take the female queens to be you, my audience, and the kings are the people that are coming in towards you. It's just the way I read, regardless if you're a male watching this video. So I feel like you're taking on this energy. Somebody's finding you very attractive. Somebody's finding you smoking hot, smoking smart, smoking hot, and brave. And, you know, just somebody very passionate and sexy. That's the energy somebody's seeing you. Okay, and I feel like maybe you were in hermit mode or you took out a timeout or the person that you were dealing with might have, but I don't. I feel like it's you. You took a timeout to think about shit because of that 9 of Pentacles I was telling you earlier. You're like, all right, I got to use my wisdom here and figure what I'm going to do here. So you started this new beginning with somebody. Again, it can be business, it can be love. But you're having a new beginning, a fresh new beginning, based off of truth, honesty, clarity, a conversation where you find out that you're both on the same page. You're both mutually on the same page here with this ace. And this is a tangible new beginning. Hey, let's be boyfriend, girlfriend. Hey, let's be married. Hey, let's get engaged. Hey, let's start a business together. It's solid, okay? And that's what's here. But the Page of Pentacles in reverse tells me a couple things here. And I'm going to clarify later. And the more cards I drop, the more the story unfolds to me. But this is what triggers me in this part. The Page of Pentacles in reverse tells me that you might have hit like a point in your life where you felt stagnation, boredom, or something just wasn't working. So you kind of like went and did something else. Or you took this time out. But this is telling me it's like a catalyst, this Page of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody here just didn't put effort because they didn't bother to listen or learn into the situation. Maybe some of you are also dealing with a child that's like a problem right now with the child, and it's an issue. But there was something here where somebody was being offered something, it could have been rejected. But at the same token, this more or less feels like somebody hitting a brick wall. Stagnation, just it felt like something wasn't like fulfilling you anymore. Especially when I see the Queen of Wands there. She's all about passion. She's all about excitement. She's all about like doing the thing that's, you know, fueling her fire. And this is the opposite of that. Something was not fueling her fire. Let me move on. What's coming towards you is the Eight of Pentacles. Either you're working on yourself, you're working on your craft, which is your side hustle, some hobby thing that you love, your project. Others of you, this is working on a relationship. We'll clarify and we'll see what that is. What you don't see coming is the Knight of Cups. Here comes the offer. I don't know, though, what happens with this offer. An emotional, hey, let's fix this. Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, let's go out. Let's go on a date. Or, hey, here's my invitation to you to join me into something. This is on an emotional level, this messenger. But the fact that he's drinking this cup, it's like feeding himself. He's nurturing himself. We'll see what this is all about. Your advice is the Page of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Interesting. Maybe some of you are dealing with somebody that's very stable, okay? Firstly, it can be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. It doesn't have to be. You know how I told you the male kings for me is the energy that comes towards you or is in your environment or in your life. But this is in your advice, okay? So this is telling me about somebody that is stable emotionally, financially. They got their shit together. They're grounded, this person, whoever this is to you. And the Page of Wands. And you're excited to do something new here. Now, this isn't you or they or whatever. This is in your advice position. So this is when I'm, not me, the reader, but your spirit guides are now telling you something here. They're telling you, go on an adventurous new beginning with this person that's stable in your life. Okay, because you need to ground yourself, Gemini. And you should go on an exciting new adventure with whoever this person is. And feel like a teenager again. You might be the younger person of the two also here. I'm not sure because one is a page and one is a king. But again, in your advice, go on an exciting new chapter in your life with whoever this person is that you think is the stability, your grounded force in your life. Now, as far as your outcome is concerned, the Chariot. Whatever's going on, despite, like I said earlier, despite your challenges, when I was reading the bottom of the deck, despite all the crap that's going on in your life, you're remaining focused, okay? Regardless of the positive and the negative, this represents your life. You are the driver. You're moving ahead. You're like, all right, I still need to be grounded. I still need to move on with my life. We have this thing that we call toxic positivity, right? A lot of people don't talk about it. They never talk about it. You know that book, The Secret? Positivity and manifestation and this, that. Yeah, that's great, but it's also temporary. After that, you have to apply practicality. So people forget the balance. Toxic positivity is somebody who constantly says, oh, everything's going to work out. Everything's going to be beautiful. Everything's going to be wonderful. No. Sometimes you have to apply yourself now. Sometimes you have to get grounded. And that's what you're doing. And I love it. It's beautiful. It's in your outcome. Despite the shit and your challenges, you're still remaining focused and you're moving ahead, which is beautiful. So let's see what's going on here, Gemini, and start clarifying these cards and see what's up. I try to minimize the time of the video because I just go on and on and on, and I know I should shorten the videos. What is this Queen of Wands, the Hermit, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and all these beautiful aces in the situation for my beautiful... I don't know why I feel this way. I feel like you guys really are trying to manage your money right now, and you're trying to put a focus there instead of what's going on in your world, because I think you understand. I think you have a good grasp as to what's happening in your environment, in your love life, that is. So you're putting a lot of focus and energy also into your work and your money. Now, what's clarifying this is Justice and the Nine of Swords. Some of you are freaking out over some kind of court issue. Not sure. Maybe you are divorcing and now you're worried about it. You're freaking out. Yeah, High Priestess is somebody you're not talking to at the bottom of the deck. Could also talk about you needing to use your intuition. Well, you are using your intuition. Gemini, you're still holding on to something, whether it's money or a person. You're holding on to an engagement or a family. You are. Or at least you're trying to manifest it back into your life. Let me see what's going on here. You're worried. You're worried over some kind of divorce, or you're worried over some kind of like separation. But the Justice card is in the upright position, which tells me you don't have to worry because things are going to work out. That's the situation. This just tells me what's happening in your life and what you're thinking about and what's going on. You're definitely freaking over. You're thinking about something about karma. You're thinking about karma. Like if you did something wrong or fucked up, you're worried about it. Others of you are in court and you're worried about that too. And it's telling me about this Page of Pentacles in reverse, the catalyst that I was telling you, where you felt like you were bored. You had some stagnation. But now you have all these new beginnings. I don't know if you feel like the other shoe's gonna drop. Something like that. So you're trying to make a wise judgment call now. Let me see. Let me keep going. What is this Eight of Pentacles, please, that's coming towards Gemini? Ooh, King of Wands in reverse. Maybe you are dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Look at that. You had a passionate connection with somebody. Very passionate. Very intense. What's going on though? Because that person's very unstable or left the building. Queen of Swords, here you are. This is you, the bottom of the deck. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Knight of Cups. There's the Knight of Cups again. And Strength. So you're trying to use your strength, and either you sent a message to this person, an emotional message, and you're trying to be strong because I think, and this is going to be vice versa. Either you sent a message to somebody to see something, to see where you stood or where you stand, or you're trying to figure your shit out, so you put out some kind of an emotional message. And you're using your strength, and that's why you're using your strength to do that. Or the person you're dealing with did this. They used their strength to message you to see something. But I feel like it's the other way around. Because the Eight of Pentacles clarifying the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles upright, somebody here decided to focus on their career, or somebody decided to focus on their coin, which looks like that fire sign person. And that's just kind of like what you're doing too now. It's like you're both doing the same thing. You're focusing on each other. You're working on your own shit, but this king is unstable. And I don't know if he's financially unstable or he's just emotionally unstable. He's not stable at all. Or he's turned his back to you to focus on his own career. That's why originally when I was reading this energetically, for me the Eight of Pentacles sometimes talks about working or putting effort into a relationship or your personal hobby. In this case, I felt like it was just you kind of focusing on your shit. And I could see that with, the Chariot at the end over there. Let's keep going and see what's going on here. What's the Knight of Cups? It's funny because before I started your reading, I went and grabbed this charm bracelet, the green one, which is my jade, which is about money. And that's kind of like what I was vibing with you guys. I'm like, what's the deal with the money here? All right, anyway. Wow, the Queen of Wands came in reverse, came out again. Yeah, somebody is like feeling themselves. I dare say selfish. I'm not talking about you, Gemini. I'm talking about the person that you're dealing with. I don't know. Like, you know how I was telling you before? I was like, oh, this is a messenger of emotion, but it looks like they're feeling themselves. Yeah, they're feeling themselves all right. Queen of Wands in reverse. Maybe you're also doing this. Maybe you're trying to nurture yourself. But there's a lack of stability with this other person that you had some kind of like passionate connection with, chemistry that you had with them. Ace of Wands, was it just sex? Because you do have this crazy ass, fiery, passionate connection. Like you can't keep your hands off each other, but the other person's unstable. They're erratic. It's unbalanced. But there is a passionate new connection here with somebody. And this is a wish fulfillment. Again, oh my God, yes, there is some kind of selfishness thing going on here. Because this is talking about one person, not the both of you. There's a wish fulfillment here. So maybe you're happy, but there's something weird going on here with your other person. One of you is married. Or you need to make a judgment call over your marriage. Is this outside the marriage? Yeah, I said that. Sorry, guys. I read it as it is, guys. And I told you, retrograde is gonna bring up shit from the past. For everybody, the whole collective, not just Gemini, but like everybody's like, am I sure? Is that really dead and done? Do I move on? It's natural, especially with Venus and Mercury retrograde. And so everybody's just like throwing spaghetti up against the wall and seeing what sticks, you know? And it's like everyone's having their doubts with Mercury retrograde and the communication's not coming in right. So not everybody's being forthright or you're not getting your answers. But in this case, you do. You have these new beginnings. I have 3 aces already down here. There's somebody here who feels mutually as you do, but there's someone unstable, erratic in this connection. Now let me see what and that's why in your fucking advice is the King of Pentacles. How interesting. Go to the stable thing. Have an exciting new adventure with the stable person or when the person stabilizes themselves. What is this King of Pentacles? Or maybe you're dealing with 2 people on the earth versus the fire. You will have a... Yeah, okay. I got it. Ooh, King of Swords. My nose is itchy. That's when your spirit guides arrive. All right, so... Really arrive, like, here in my energy sphere. In your advice with the King of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, they're definitely saying you will have a level of success when you invest in the person that is stable and grounded, has their shit together financially, mentally, emotionally, physically, all of the above. But you will have the success in the person that you invest in that's grounded over there. Now, you will start a new chapter, and that's what new chapter here is. An exciting new adventure, exciting new chapter. This is the world, also traveling, and exciting new chapter. This is what they're telling you to do. Okay, this isn't what's happening. They're advising you at this point. And then there's the devil. Unless maybe this person is a Capricorn. If not, it's telling me somebody needs to get out of their head because they're too obsessed. They're obsessing over some situation. And maybe you're obsessed with this sexual connection, because sometimes that's also what it talks about. Sexual connection is holding you back or holding you on. Because the devil doesn't do things to us. We do things to us. The devil suggests things. Just as it is above is below, meaning your fates, your guides in heaven, they'll present you with things, but so will the devil. People don't understand that. And you need to decipher which is the right call. That's why for you guys, this year is going to be really difficult in the sense of going towards your moral high ground versus going low ground. It's going to be something you're going to struggle with this year, Gemini. Now, yeah, look at this at the bottom of the deck. I love it. Somebody is going to make you an offer that really is in tune or aligned with you, your morals, your values, your virtues, your just not even that. It's just somebody you're going to vibe with intellectually, analytically, just like your sense of nature, okay? Because look at this. The King of Swords is the opposing value of you, okay? And the Ace of Swords, truth, honesty, clarity, being on the same page, communicating. And that's speaking your language, Gemini. So let's see what the Chariot's all about. Chariot. Sorry, my videos are dragging on. We're almost done. The Chariot. Yeah, you're moving on. You're despite your crap and your blocks, obstacles, and challenges, you're moving away from it, okay? Efficiently. So the Chariot is definitely talking about moving cards. Maybe you're physically taking a road trip, or you're physically moving out of a home or something like that also, because you are moving away from blocks, obstacles, and challenges. The transition, the fives, the headaches, the bullshit. You're moving past that. You're going towards some kind of offer here with this Page of Pentacles, whatever this is. Those of you that are members, we're going to clarify, and the link is below in the description box. If you are a member, you also have access to all the extended videos. That library is on my community page, and you have access to those. But for this extended, it's in the description box below. So let me get some romance cards. And in the extended, we're going to do some clarification as far as what's going on with this person in reverse and what's going on with who that might be. I'm also going to clarify these with Tarot. And we're going to go all the way from Aries to Pisces to see what they're feeling for you. Their feelings for you, who you're dealing with. Ooh, this could be the one. See, we'll clarify that with Tarot and the extended. Guys, my extended are like bonuses. But the memberships aren't that much, so it's worth it because you have access to so many videos, so much content. Now, romance feelings is here. Yeah, you have romantic feelings with somebody. This could be the one. Keep an open mind. Maybe you're bored by this person. Maybe you don't think they're the one. I don't know what, but it's saying keep an open mind. So these will clarify. And let me get from the Moonology deck. And look at this, flirt. I feel like that's trying to tell me if you flirt and you just keep it light and fluffy and bubbly, you're going to discover some things as you go along with this person. Because right now, you don't got to go past flirting. You know, you don't got to go past, light and fluffy. Ugh, these retrogrades. Mid-February, everybody's going to be on a different wavelength altogether. Let's see what's going on. Nothing is yet set in stone, for sure. Some of you are coming out of a marriage, or you're dealing with an ex. A new start is coming at the bottom of the deck. How do I not know that? I do know that, because you're moving ahead. A new start is coming, guys, in the new moon. What's this? Step out of your comfort zone. You know what it's talking about here? You're like in this hermit mode right now. You might not even realize it. Maybe you're going out, but you're going out like a zombie, like you're in your own thoughts. Even though you're having a drink with a friend, you're still in your own thoughts. Or you're not going out at all. You've locked yourself away because you're just keeping to yourself to think, analyze, do whatever. That's why it's saying you need to step out of your comfort zone or do something that you normally would not do in regards to this situation. And shit, that could be talking about you flirting. Nothing is yet set in stone. This is talking about an ex versus a new person. Like, it's something, this is interesting. I'm going to actually clarify this too in the extended with Tarot. Nothing yet is set in stone usually talks about when you have an ex and you're wondering if they're going to come back or if you should go back with them. Usually they're saying, look, Spirit's saying, look, we're going to introduce new people into your dynamic, into your life, okay? Because your life is not just meant to be with that past person, that ex-person. You're meant to move on and maybe possibly meet new people. However, we all have free will, right? Spirit doesn't always know what choices we're going to make. All the Spirit does, and what's fated and destined, is the presentation of options. Like they'll put somebody before you as a lover, and then it's up to you to decide what you guys are. They'll put before you a job or an opportunity in work, and then it's up to you what you decide to do. Now, when I'm talking about nothing is yet set in stone, it's because they don't know what your ex is going to do, because they're presented with opportunities and options, and they have no clue what their free will is going to decide. That's why nothing is yet set in stone, because our lives are like on this, like our whole entire life and life path is like if you would think of like a chessboard, pieces that move along, right? Well, heaven and the devil too need to move certain pawns and pieces in place for things to happen to us. Okay, same thing happens to the other people you're involved with. So it's an interesting where you guys will intersect. That's why nothing is yet set in stone. We all have free will in play. All right. I hope I didn't confuse you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Leave me your comments. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.